friends, I'm Walker and welcome back to Ave Nails, where we talk about vegan and cruelty-free nail polish. Today I'm going to share with you what I wore in December, closing out 2020. I can't believe it. I filmed almost a monthly mani every month last year. I missed maybe August, September, and October, but still I feel like that's like pretty good. That's pretty good. My goal for 2021 is to do all 12 months, but you know, sometimes time has other plans for us. So let's see. Let's dive in and I'll share with you what I wore. Okay, so when December started, I was in this kind of like neutral mood. I wasn't feeling anything crazy. I hadn't been wearing a ton of polish because I was staying with my grandmother for a while in November. I did move like a little bit after Thanksgiving. And so I was just in this like neutral, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling a lot of excitement. I just wanted to kind of like get some polish on. And so I pulled out some really nice neutrals actually, which was really fun. The first one that I wore was Flowie, and I had never worn this one before, but it is stunning. It is like toffee on my nails. I was absolutely obsessed with this polish. I think I showed it on my stories like a whole bunch of times on Instagram because I just was obsessed with it. It was so beautiful. It just felt like, I don't know, it was like a total palette cleanser. Like palette cleanser visually, palette cleanser mentally, it was perfect. The formula on this one, I don't think I loved it. Yeah, it was like a little bit, it's not totally opaque, and so it was fine. I do think I just wore it in 2 coats. Maybe if I swatched it, I would need 3 coats, but it wasn't like the easiest formula to work with, but the color was worth it in the end. Okay, and then I wanted some more neutral polishes, but I was excited to wear ones that I'd never worn before, so I pulled out Zoya Mary, which I had never worn before. It is a very, very kind of like hot cocoa-y brown color, so it has a lot of like warmth in it, a lot of richness in it, but it is definitely brown. It's much more brown than kind of like Normani or Jana, those like purpley browns, but it is still warm. Like it has a little kiss of purple or red or something in here. I really enjoyed this. I love these. This whole like range of shades for me is just like stunning. I love it on my nails. It's got like a little brown with a little bit of something else in it. I think they're beautiful, and Mary is no exception. Okay, and then I wore Orly's Penny leather, which I bought actually last year in Black Friday, like 2018. And I had never worn it, and so I was excited to try it out because I know it's a classic Orly. I think that maybe Ali Yvette here on YouTube, I think she likes penny leather. I think so. I'd heard of it from somebody, and I'm pretty sure it was her. This one was super, super rich, super, super dark. It's probably not my favorite of these like kind of super rich red toned browns. I maybe would have liked it if I wore it earlier in the year, like more fall weather. But I liked it. It was just like really, really intense. And so I think on my lighter skin tone, it just kind of like stood out a lot. I don't know if that makes sense, but it has a lot of red in here. So it's a very, very almost like orangey brown, which is really interesting. But I think I would probably go for like Cirque Colors Brownstone or Bowery. Those colors I think like work a little bit better on my nails. Okay, and then I wanted to get into the holiday spirit. I was trying really, really hard, and so I wanted to get some like metallics on. I think I was actually on the phone with one of my best friends, Jean, and I was like, Jean, I don't know what color to put on. Like, give me a range. And she was like, well, I don't know what color you should wear, but it should definitely be sparkly. And so I put on Haven from Zoya, and it was perfect. I didn't want to take this one off. It's so beautiful. It's just, oh, it's like purple ribbon on your nails. It is gorgeous, but it's very, very warm toned purple. So it's very different from, for example, Supernova, which I just released in Ave Polish, which is a very like blue, purpley, like cool toned purple metallic. This one is super warm. It has almost like some gold in here. I absolutely love this one. I do really want to do like a purple metallics comparison because Zoya has a bunch of them, and so I might be jumping that ahead of the line. I'm gonna finish up grays, and then I might do purple metallics because they're stunning. They're so beautiful. Okay, and then I was watching the Natural 4 collection. I've already posted my review for that video, so I'll link it up here if you missed it. If you haven't seen it yet, you can go check that out. ADELINE was my favorite from that collection. It's very kind of like a cooler toned relative of Mary. Let me show you what those two look like. Okay, so here they are, ADELINE and Mary. ADELINE is much cooler toned, but they both have that kind of like gray brown look to them. I love them both. I think Mary is probably more flattering on my skin tone, the warmer colors versus the cooler color of ADELINE, but ADELINE is gorgeous. Yeah, I really liked this collection actually. I was surprised how much I liked each individual shade and how much I liked it collectively. The Natural 4 collection I thought was really fun. Okay, and then this is from the Pahlish Hey Let's Go collection. This is NAUSICAA, and I swatched this one in November, but I didn't wear it, and I just really wanted to. It is so beautiful. I did get a little bit of staining for this one when I wore it. I think it just, you know, it's one of those like super intense kind of teal colors, but I mean, it's gorgeous. It has a great formula. It's got those gold flakies. I don't know, what else can I say? It's absolutely stunning. Okay, and then I am working on swatching Zoya's Luscious collection. I'm working on it. It's taken me forever. I just have so many other things that I'm trying to do, but I'm working on it slowly. So I wore Brett and got my swatch photo of Brett. I was excited about this one from all the promos that I'd seen of Luscious, and I was really excited to put it on. It's so pretty. I mean, I know you all know that already because it's been out for a while, but I think it's so pretty. It's such a dusty blue. It's kind of like what I want Natty to look like. It's like a richer and dustier. I really liked it. Like a fall, Natty's for the fall and Brett is for the winter. I'm excited to do my actual comparison of this because I just kind of like put them together just to see how they looked. But I'm excited to like dive into it and really compare these two because wow, absolutely stunning. Okay, and then this is Soko. This is the red from the Intriguing collection. I am really trying to swatch this collection. I'm working on it. I got a bunch of polishes swatched. I'm like halfway through, but then I had to pause so that I could focus on Natural 4 and the Ave Polish winter collection, but I'm getting there. Intriguing will come, and I really liked Soko. I don't wear red that often, but we had like a work holiday, you know, Zoom party, and I was like, you know what? Red feels festive. Red's what I want to wear, and I just kept looking at my nails. Like I don't wear red that often, but I was so distracted by them. They're so pretty. They're so vibrant. Yeah, I don't know. I really like them. I don't think I'm converting to be a red wearer, but it did make me think that I should probably try and pull some more out. I think this is maybe the only red cream that I wore in all of 2020. Pretty sure. Okay, and then I pulled out Lights Lacquer Emerald. This one came out a year ago and I loved it. I love this green color. It's very rich, very deep, and I wanted to pull it out again this winter. I haven't bought as many new Lights Lacquer shades this year, but I am really enjoying wearing some of the older ones that I have. Like I think I wore HBIC in November or October maybe, and I just love Emerald so much. So I wore this one and it was great, didn't let me down. I think this one has a really nice formula, and I get just the slightest amount of staining on this one. I don't really get it on my nail beds, but I will get it a little bit on like the skin around my nails if I'm not super careful with removal. Okay, like I said, working on Intriguing. I wore Regina next, and holy moly, this polish was perfect. This is actually what I wore on Christmas and Christmas Eve, and the day after Christmas, and the day after Christmas, and then the next day after Christmas. I wore this for like 5 days because I just didn't want to take it off. It's stunning. It has a very deep, almost like black base with that super, super gorgeous emerald green shimmer. It's such a beautiful metallic. And it feels really different from other green metallics that Zoya has. When I saw the promo pictures, I was like, oh, I feel like they already have that polish. But as soon as I got it on the nails, I thought, nope, this is super unique. It's super different. Stunning. It's just gorgeous. It has a great formula. I thought it went on perfectly opaque in 2 coats. Really easy to work with. It wasn't super streaky like some metallics can be. It just, yeah, it was beautiful. I love this one. I love it so much. Okay, and then I'm getting ready for launching Constellation, and so I put on Borealis. This is not my favorite. I don't have any favorites in my collections, but I do just absolutely, I mean, I love wearing greens, and this is such a good winter green. So I wore this one kind of towards the end of December, like maybe between Christmas and New Year's. I love this color so much. I do get a little bit of staining with this one. I like to wear 2 coats of base coat underneath. If I only wear 1, I get just a little bit of staining, but it goes away very quickly. So that's something to know. And I will have comparisons for this one up, but real quick, I just want to show you if you haven't seen them yet. This is Emerald next to Borealis, just in case you're curious. I know they look similar like in the bottle, but they're pretty different, I think. Okay, and then the last mani that I wore is actually still on my nails right now. I wore for New Year's Eve, I did 2 coats of the Nourishing base coat from Ave Polish and just little like tips of Foliage. I actually didn't get a swatch photo of these nails, so probably I'm just going to insert a still from the video that I took. There's a little like tutorial, it's very simple, on the Ave Polish Instagram, so I will put a little screenshot of that here. I didn't get a picture of the full mani, but I really liked these nails. They're very festive, very clean. I love that like side swipe. I'm pretty sure I did the same thing last year for New Year's, but maybe with Halcyon from Cirque Colors. I don't know. Anyways, absolutely gorgeous. I love these. Foliage is, I think, one of my favorites. It is not the most popular from Deciduous, but I love it. I think it's so elegant and sparkly. I've worn it maybe 3 or 4 times this year already. I wore it on my birthday, then I wore it once it launched, and then I wore it for New Year's Eve, so at least 3 times this year. Okay, that's what I wore in December. I feel like I had a really good polish month in December, to be honest. I wore lots of Zoyas, some neutrals, some holidays, gorgeous colors. As always, thank you so much for joining me today, and I can't wait to see you in next week's video. Yeah.